Hi, I'm Michelle Cromer. This is your Modern Feng Shui Goddess Tip and Question of the Week. Michelle, in these transformational times, I was wondering, what is the purpose of my life? Is this a Feng Shui question? Thanks, Veronica. Yes, Veronica, this is a Feng Shui question because it is about energy. And these are transformational times. Never before in the history of the world have we all stopped at the same time. I'm not even sure we have the perspective to understand what the transformation is going to mean. But I will say this, in my workshops, I get this question a lot, what's the purpose of my life? And typically in the West, what that equates to, what is my job? What should I be doing for a living? And that's not necessarily the purpose of your life. So I'm going to take out one word and we're going to look at it a little deeper, and I'm going to ask, what is the purpose of life? So if you come at this from a really global, deeper thing, I will say, in my opinion, the purpose of life is to love. And to experience love and manifest love always comes through a personal experience of service. I'll tell you a quick story. I mentor a young boy in the projects. He doesn't have parents, and I've been helping him since he was in middle school. He's about to go into his senior year. But when he was in the 8th grade and he was going to graduate, he needed a pair of dress shoes. So I took him and got one, and he got his dress shoes, and he kept looking at them and looking at them and looking at them. And I said, "Sugar, do they not fit?" And he said, "No, ma'am. I've never had 2 pairs of shoes before." So I came home and counted my shoes and my cowboy boots and my flip-flops and my hiking shoes, and I was appalled. And in this transformational moment, I made a decision that in my small community, I was going to make sure that I would do anything I can to get kids shoes and coats, because Christopher didn't have a coat either. So it was as simple as going to my Facebook page, which I have 3,000 friends. I know probably 100 of them. And I just said, hey, if y'all have extra coats that your children have outgrown or you're not using, could you send them to me? I got coats from Maine. I got 3 coats from Florida. This is my 3rd year. The first year I got about 50 coats, and the second year almost 100. And this last year I got over 300 coats. And I'm telling you this because transformational moments happen to you like a blink of an eye. It doesn't have to be some Hollywood, cancer thing. It could be something as simple as that. Changing your relationship to transformation means awakening to some other way of being. Not simply doing things differently, but becoming an entirely different person, both more aware and more alert. Such an individual transformation doesn't just happen. An immersion of sorts is required, like COVID-19 and we all shut down and the entire world stops, as well as genuine reflection that allows the possibilities of transformation to rise to the surface. It takes courage to surrender to change. Entering the caterpillar's chrysalis is terrifying as hell, and it's claustrophobic. Along the same lines, when a phoenix dies and bursts into flames, revealing a new young phoenix, it's not being healed, it's dying, and a new phoenix takes its place. You must be willing to surrender and die in order to be reborn and transformed. These transformational opportunities happen in your life all the time. Just pay attention, because these moments will always lead you to a meaningful way to serve. Thanks so much for the question. Y'all ask me questions at Michelle@michellekromer.com.